Stop scrolling for a second, because if you've been struggling with stubborn belly fat, feeling bloated, or wishing your stomach looked flatter, this video might change everything. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or hours of workouts, just 10 simple exercises you can do right at home. Stick with me until the very end, because I'll guide you step by step through moves that actually work, keep you motivated, and by the final exercise you'll feel your core waking up like never before. Ready to discover the secret to a flat stomach? Let's dive in. Before moving, if you are new to my channel, do not forget to like and subscribe my channel. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Lena Jones and my mission is to help you transform your body and confidence through simple, effective home workouts. Today's routine is all about one thing: a flat stomach. I know that frustration. You work hard, but your belly still feels like the most stubborn part of your body. But here's the truth: you don't need complicated diets or exhausting hours of cardio. What you need is consistency and the right core-focused exercises that target deep abdominal muscles, improve posture, burn fat, and tighten everything from the inside out. That's exactly what we're doing today. These 10 easy exercises are beginner-friendly, require no equipment, and will challenge your core without overwhelming you. Plus, they're short enough that you can easily add them into your daily routine. Here's how it works. I'll guide you through each move step by step, showing you the right form, explaining why it works, and giving you a motivational push to keep going. Each exercise is designed not just to tone your abs, but to help you feel lighter, stronger, and more confident in your own skin. So grab a mat, clear some space, and commit these next few minutes to yourself. Trust me, by the end of this video you'll feel more energized, and if you stay consistent you'll notice your belly getting flatter week by week. Now let's get started with exercise number 1. Exercise 1. Standing knee to elbow crunches. Let's start with a simple yet powerful move: standing knee to elbow crunches. This exercise is fantastic because it engages your entire core while also improving balance and coordination. Here's how you do it: stand tall with your feet shoulder width apart, hands behind your head like you're holding an invisible crown. Now lift your right knee up toward your chest as you twist your torso, bringing your left elbow down to meet your knee. Slowly return to standing and switch sides. What makes this exercise so effective is the twisting motion. It works not only your upper and lower abs, but also those side muscles called obliques, which help define your waistline. Think of this move as wringing out your midsection, squeezing tight with every twist. Now I want you to stay with me here. Try doing this for 30 to 45 seconds, focusing on control rather than speed. Feel that burn in your sides? That's your core firing up, and every rep is bringing you closer to that flat, toned stomach you're after. Here's a tip: don't just fling your arms and legs. Move intentionally. Imagine you're crunching a can between your rib cage and hips. Exhale as you crunch, inhale as you return. Breathe with the movement, it makes it twice as effective. By the end of this exercise you'll notice your heart rate rising slightly, your abs tightening, and your body warming up. That's exactly the kind of activation we need before diving into the next move. Keep going, because exercise number 2 takes this burn even deeper. Exercise 2. Flutter kicks. Now that your core is warmed up, let's move to the floor for flutter kicks. Lie down on your back with your hands tucked slightly under your hips for support. Extend your legs straight out and lift them a few inches above the floor. Now begin to flutter your legs, small controlled up and down movements as if you're kicking in water. This might look easy at first glance, but don't be fooled. Flutter kicks target your lower abs like nothing else. That's the area most people struggle with when trying to flatten their stomach. Keeping your legs off the ground forces your core to stay tight the entire time, which builds endurance and strength. Here's the key: don't let your heels touch the floor. Keep them hovering just above the ground. Your abs should feel like they're working overtime, and that's exactly what we want. Breathe steadily in through your nose, out through your mouth, and focus on keeping your back pressed into the mat. Try this for 30 to 40 seconds, or around 20 kicks per leg. If it gets tough, remember why you started. Visualize yourself standing in front of the mirror, seeing that flat, toned stomach you're working for. That picture is what keeps you going. By the end, your abs will feel on fire, but that fire is progress. Stick with me, because the next move is going to challenge both your balance and your side waist. Exercise 3. Standing oblique crunch. These are amazing because they don't just work your core, they also sculpt your waistline and strengthen your posture. Here's how you do it: stand tall, feet shoulder width apart, and place your hands lightly behind your head. Lift your right knee up toward your right elbow as you crunch your torso sideways. Lower your leg back down and repeat on the same side before switching. Now what's happening here is you're engaging your obliques, the side muscles of your abs. These are the ones that create that beautiful definition along your waist. And unlike lying crunches, this standing version also keeps your lower body engaged, helping burn more calories. To make it effective, don't rush. Slow, controlled movements are what count. Exhale as you crunch, really squeeze your side, and inhale as you reset. If you put your hand on your oblique while doing this, you'll feel it contract with every rep. Do 12 to 15 reps per side. By the end, your sides will feel tighter, and you'll notice your balance improving too. Here's a mindset trick. Imagine you're pulling your stomach inward every time your knee meets your elbow. That visualization alone makes your core work harder. Stay with me, the next move is one of my absolute favorites for a strong flat stomach. Exercise 4. Side plank reach through. Time to hit the floor again for a real oblique burner. Side plank reach throughs. Start by lying on your side, stacking your feet, and propping yourself up on your elbow. Lift your hips so your body forms a straight line. Extend your top arm straight up toward the ceiling. Now here's the magic. Rotate your torso and reach that top hand under your body as if you're threading it through. Then rotate back and extend your arm up again. That's 1 rep. This exercise is incredible because it doesn't just work your obliques, it also challenges your balance, stabilizes your shoulders, and strengthens your lower back, all essential for a flat, firm midsection. Aim for 10 to 12 reach throughs per side. If it feels too challenging, you can modify by bending your bottom knee and resting it on the floor. Every time you twist, exhale sharply and pull your belly button toward your spine. That deep contraction is what's going to tighten your core from the inside out. By the end of this move, you'll feel a serious burn along your side waist. That's exactly what we want. Progress. You're doing amazing, so don't quit now, because exercise 5 is going to fire up your whole body. Exercise 5. Jump squats. Now we're going to mix in some fat-burning cardio with jump squats. Why? Because a flat stomach isn't just about strengthening, it's also about torching calories and melting away the layer of fat that hides your abs. Start by standing with your feet shoulder-width apart. Lower down into a squat, keeping your chest up and your knees behind your toes. From here, explode upward into a jump, reaching your arms overhead. Land softly back into the squat position and repeat. This exercise fires up your quads, glutes, and hamstrings while keeping your core tight to stabilize each jump. Think of it as a full-body calorie crusher with an ab bonus. Do 10 to 12 reps or go for 30 seconds straight if you're up for the challenge. The key is to land softly. Imagine the floor is fragile and you don't want to break it. That not only protects your joints but also forces your core to stay tight. Yes, it's tough, and yes, your legs and abs will be burning. But remind yourself every jump is you leaving behind the old version of yourself and landing closer to your goal. Take a deep breath, you're halfway there, and the next move is one you'll actually love because it keeps you moving like an athlete. Exercise 6. Mountain climbers. Alright, let's crank up the intensity with mountain climbers. This move is a perfect blend of cardio and core strength, helping you burn calories while tightening your abs at the same time. Start in a high plank position with your hands under your shoulders and your body forming a straight line from head to heels. Now drive your right knee toward your chest, then quickly switch legs, pulling the left knee in while extending the right leg back. Keep alternating as if you're sprinting in place but in a plank position. Here's why this is gold. Not only are you firing up your abs, especially those lower ones that are stubborn, but you're also keeping your heart rate high. That means you're burning fat while strengthening your core at the same time. Aim for 30 to 40 seconds of steady climbers. If you want to challenge yourself, go faster for short bursts, then slow it down. Always keep your core tight. Don't let your hips sag or bounce up too high. Think of pulling your belly button into your spine with every knee drive. This move is intense, but that's why it works. Every second you push through is another calorie gone, another step toward that flat, toned stomach. Take a breath towel off if you need to, because from here on the workout only gets better. Exercise 7. Dead bug. This one may sound funny, dead bug, but don't underestimate it. This exercise is one of the most effective ways to engage your deep core muscles while protecting your lower back. If you've ever struggled with back pain or felt like crunches didn't give you results, this move is for you. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back with your arms reaching straight up toward the ceiling and your knees bent at 90 degrees above your hips. This is your starting position. Now slowly extend your right arm back toward the floor as your left leg stretches forward just a few inches above the ground. Bring them back to the starting position, then switch sides, left arm, right leg. The key here is control. Move slowly. Your core should feel like it's bracing tightly, almost as if you're pressing your belly button down into the mat. If you feel your lower back arch off the floor, raise your leg a little higher. It's better to adjust than lose form. Do 10 to 12 reps per side, nice and steady. Each rep trains your body to resist twisting or arching, skills that translate translate into better posture, a tighter waistline, and stronger abs overall. Here's a visualization trick. Imagine your stomach is a flat board and you're fighting to keep it from bending or bulging as your arms and legs move. That mental cue makes this exercise twice as powerful. By the end, your core will feel switched on from the inside out, exactly what we want before moving into a functional stability challenge in the next move. Exercise 8. Bear crawl shoulder tap. Now let's level up with one of the best stability moves for your abs, bear crawl shoulder taps. This exercise not only works your entire core but also challenges your balance, coordination, and endurance at the same time. Start on all fours, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Now lift your knees just 2 inches off the ground so you're hovering in a tabletop position. Keep your back flat like a tabletop and your core engaged. From here, tap your right hand to your left shoulder, then place it back on the floor. Next, tap your left hand to your right shoulder. Keep alternating. Sounds simple, right? But here's the magic. Your abs are working like crazy to stop your hips from rocking side to side. The slower and more controlled you go, the harder your core works. This exercise teaches your abs to resist movement, which is actually one of their most important jobs in real life. Try doing 10 to 12 taps per side. Focus on keeping your knees low, your movements slow, and your core braced. If you feel your hips shifting too much, widen your feet slightly for more stability. This move doesn't just shape your abs, it strengthens your shoulders, arms, and legs at the same time. It's truly a full body workout packed into one small but powerful movement. By the end of this, you'll feel your core burning in a whole new way. That's stability training at its finest, and it's preparing you for the calorie-burning powerhouse that comes next. Exercise 9. Burpees. Alright, time for the beast of all exercises, burpees. I know most people groan when they hear this word, but here's the truth. If you want to torch calories, burn fat, and reveal a flatter stomach fast, burpees are unbeatable. Here's how to do them. Start standing tall. Drop down into a squat, place your hands on the ground, and jump your feet back into a plank. From there, you can either do a push-up or just hold the plank. Then jump your feet back toward your hands and explode upward into a jump, reaching your arms overhead. That's 1 rep. Burpees are powerful because they combine strength, cardio, and core engagement all in one move. You're working your arms, chest, legs, and abs while also spiking your heart rate. That means you're burning fat while building muscle at the same time. Do 8 to 10 reps at your own pace. If you're a beginner, you can modify by stepping your feet back instead of jumping. If you're advanced, add a push-up or even a tuck jump at the top. Now here's a mental tip. Instead of thinking of burpees as punishment, see them as a symbol. Every time you hit the floor and push yourself back up, you're proving you can rise stronger than before. That mindset will turn this exercise into one of your most empowering moves. Push through the burn, because after this we finish with a high energy move that will leave you feeling unstoppable. Exercise 10. High knees. We've reached the grand finale, high knees. This move is fast, fun, and the perfect way to close out the workout with intensity. Not only does it burn calories like crazy, but it also fires up your lower abs with every rep. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with your feet hip width apart. Begin jogging in place, but here's the difference. You're going to drive your knees up toward your chest as high as possible. Pump your arms as if you're sprinting and keep your core tight the entire time. Think of this exercise as running but exaggerated. The higher your knees, the harder your abs work. And since you're moving fast, your heart rate soars, which means more fat burned in less time. Aim for 30 to 45 seconds of non-stop high knees. It's tough, but this is where you push past your comfort zone. If you get tired, don't stop, just slow down, then pick up the pace again. Remember, this is the last move, you're almost done. Here's a tip. Imagine the floor is hot lava. Your feet should barely touch the ground before lifting again. That mindset keeps your pace quick and your energy high. By the end, you'll be sweating, breathing hard, and feeling powerful. And that's exactly how you should feel, like you just conquered a workout that brings you closer to your goal of a flatter, stronger, more confident stomach. Take a moment to catch your breath. You've earned it. That's how champions finish. And that's it. You've just completed 10 powerful, easy-to-do exercises for a flat stomach right from home. Take a moment to catch your breath, stretch your core, and appreciate the fact that you just invested in yourself. Most people only dream about changing their body, but you actually took action, and that's something to be proud of. Now here's the key: consistency. Doing this routine once will make you feel great, but doing it daily, or even 3 to 4 times per week, will truly transform your midsection. Pair it with simple, healthy habits like drinking more water, walking a bit more each day, and avoiding late-night junk food, and you'll be amazed by the results in just a few weeks. I want you to remember this: a flat stomach isn't just about looks. It's about feeling stronger, standing taller, and carrying yourself with confidence. Every rep you just did was a step toward the best version of you. If you enjoyed this workout, make sure to hit the that like button, it really supports the channel and helps more people discover these routines. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell because I post new workouts and tips every week that will keep you motivated and on track. Also, let's stay connected. Drop a comment below and tell me which exercise was your favorite or what challenge you'd like me to cover in the next video. I read every comment and I'd love to hear your journey. Thank you for joining me today. Stay consistent, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep moving, keep smiling, and remember, the secret to a flat stomach is already in your hands.